Hi, this is Nicole from Adaptation Station, and this is a look at my Map Symbols Adapted unit. This unit is created with special needs students in mind. And as always, the unit starts with an adapted book. This adapted book walks students through the symbols they'll be learning about in this unit. Next is the guided notes portion. If you're familiar with my guided notes, these are very similar. The first version is for students who can write in the entire definition. The second one allows a blank where students would just fill in, for example, they'd fill in the word airport. And then the third version for our non-writers leaves room for the students to trace the sentence. It's a great way to get them involved in note-taking. Next are the clip cards. So for this set, students will read and then clip or use a dry erase marker to circle which symbol matches what is asked for. Next is the yes/no cards. This is great for your lower level students, and they can just indicate if the symbol represents land, yes or no. Next are the worksheets. You'll notice that some of the worksheets have this black star in the corner. I am a teacher in Virginia, and I create materials for the Virginia Alternative Assessment Program. These materials with stars are purposely meant to be included in that portfolio. If you're not in Virginia, don't worry about the stars, but if you are in Virginia, these are the worksheets I recommend putting as evidence in your binder. So the first one is a symbols matchup. So it's got the indicator here, and you'll cut out the pictures and glue it to match. There's a second worksheet. So for example, in Virginia, these are the 4 that we need to know. So this worksheet just has those 4, and then here's an additional worksheet with the symbols you learned about in this unit. The next worksheet type is a flip book. You guys are probably familiar with these if you've been using my materials. You will cut these slips right here to create flaps and then glue the picture that matches below. This time I connected all the pictures to make it less cutting for your students because I know that was something that was taking up time in my classroom. So now they just have to cut out this rectangle and then snip, 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 and they have their pieces. Here's a second flip book with the other symbols. Next is my favorite worksheet. It is Color the Symbols. We often use bingo dotters in my classroom. So they'll color the symbol that shows a road purple, and they'll follow the key across the top. And here's the second one. And the last worksheet is cutting out and matching. So again, cutting these out and gluing them into their boxes. Similar to the first worksheet, but just presenting it in a different way. This helps to make sure your students are generalizing the skill. Again, this is a product preview of my Map Skills Adapted unit. I hope it helped.